What is up, guys? It's your boy CJ reporting live from the trenches as always. And yes, I have a very important update video for you today. We're going to be doing a special news broadcast. I know that the market is down right now and we are fucking losing, but there is hope. There are people making money in this market, and it's up to us to be able to do our best to search them out, to be able to track the alpha and never fucking give up. So let's dive into this, boys. Basically what we're seeing is, we were chatting in the last video, we saw Bitcoin really wanting to hold up here and put in a god candle. Instead it pretty much did the exact opposite, which in turn basically dumped the whole market. And then if we're looking at Solana, it's dumping quite a lot as well. So I posted this on my Twitter. Follow me there if you're not already. I'm in some pretty good alpha groups with some 6-7 figure traders, and a lot of people are looking at kind of accumulating SOL in a spot position and a coin margin position around this area. So that is something I'm highly anticipating. I hold already quite a lot of spot Solana, and I will be accumulating more throughout this area and longing on like 3 to 5x leverage coin margin. I don't think that the bull market is over. I think Solana is going to pump again. So this is quite a high probability trade, and I'm bullish on the trenches. I'm bullish on Sol. I don't think it's over yet. So let's just fucking pray for that, and let's make it happen. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because when Bitcoin's going down, Solana's going down, you can't be expecting to hold trades that are going to go to 100x. Market conditions are not conducive for those massive runners. Like, you should be looking at scalping or just taking 2 to 3x kind of trades and making sure that you minimize your losers and you can still make money and be profitable. That's just why I update you on the Solana price and the Bitcoin price with a bit of the technical analysis there. Let's dive into some of the runners that we had. So shout out to my boy Melometrics. If you don't follow this guy, I would recommend that you follow him. But basically he does a breakdown as to some of the coins that were the runners for the day, and just a bit of a recap there. I've picked about 5 of the coins from this list that were actually tradable, that weren't like complete kind of scam coins and had good wallets involved as well. And we're going to break those down and go through them and discuss how we could have traded them, as well as the top traders from those coins. So let's dive into that now. The first coin that we're looking at is Storm Money. So again, this is kind of like a bit of a scam meta that's going on now, where basically if you buy the coin, if you hold this token, then it's going to give you more money from that, either in USDT or whatever it may be. We can just look at it here. But this is a bit of a meta. Hold Storm and earn USDT. There's heaps of coins that are going on about this right now. So it is what it is. It's probably just all of them are just Ponzi's and scams, but we can still trade them nonetheless because they will get attention. I want to kind of outline a couple of key traders. So this guy is a really good wallet that I follow. I've got him in as early call, and we do also have this Revenge Arc guy. Like I mentioned, he's I think I already talked about Storm in a previous video a couple of days ago. But if we're looking at the top traders from this, Storm specifically, I'm just looking here, the top traders that we had. This guy, he's one of the top BullX traders. So if you want to check him out, I think under top traders bot users, he is number 5 there, and he's like a massive whale. He's made a bunch of money from the market. So his wallet's pretty popular, and he did a really good job at trading that. Shout out to him. This is the main wallet that I'm talking about though. This guy's been consistently performing well over the last couple of this type of meta, and he's been crushing it. So I think he's number 14 there under the bot users on the traders. So you can check him out, and his wallet starts with a 215. So that guy, I just have him in his early call, but if we're looking at his kind of trade performance, he's getting into his positions. We have that top wallet there. That top wallet there is buying in the first kind of 5 minutes of this coin launching, and then it's pumping up a little bit, and then we had him DCAing here as well. So, these wallets that are really doing well are getting into these positions within the first kind of 1 to 2 hours of the coin being launched, which is quite a long time. But I think this coin was the runner because it was the start of a new meta. So if a coin's ever the first of something, it's always going to have that initial attention. It's always going to be that coin that I guess gets the majority of the attention and movement towards it. So this is the start of a new meta, and that's why the Storm coin had been running so much. This guy did a really good job at identifying that, and this guy as well did a really good job at identifying that and being able to hold it long enough. And we do also have another one of the wallets that I've talked about previously, the Revenge Arc. He did a pretty good job at just basically buying the dip on that and then selling it for I think a 2 or 3x. So plenty of money to be made as this progressed and as this went up. Essentially, with a coin that's trending like this, obviously you can see that I didn't fucking trade this at all, and it was a big opportunity kind of missed for me. I'm not the best at trading coins that are trending so well, but basically my approach to it is just going to be something pretty simple, right? Like if we I'll just jump into like a 5-minute time frame here, but if you see a bunch of these coins, and if you see a bunch of these coins that are getting launched, and that there's some good wallets on board, and how can you look at kind of getting into a position on this, then I would personally probably jump onto, let's say, a 1-minute time frame. And it's really easy to say this kind of looking back in hindsight, but if a coin has attention and it has good wallets on board, like this, for example, you can see he's, other wallets are selling, but he's not selling, he's holding through it. You've got a couple of different options, right? You can take the Fibonacci level from like the low to the high there, and then you can basically just either look at a high risk move. Like a high risk move is basically buying the dip here and here and here, and you're buying that dip because the top wallet that you follow hasn't sold yet. The other option that you have is we have a bit of resistance here, so you wait for price to kind of break above that, and that shows that it's not a scam, it's getting some more attention now, and then you basically look at getting into your position at this level, and then if it starts to break below that low, then that's when to sell it. And this pattern happens quite repetitively, basically breaking the high and then breaking up on that high, and you do still have to have like a 65% stop loss, so you got to be able to stick with your plan and maybe stomach a bit of drawdown, but that is a way that you can potentially trade these coins that are moving a little bit more. That's definitely one of them. One of the ways that you can trade this, and that's the example from Storm. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And then we have Shower. So this was another kind of one of those meta coins. It's basically, if you hold this, I think you get, you hold it and you get paid SOL for something. So that's what it looks like, a SOL shower. Nonetheless, it's another one of these kind of Ponzi schemes, and we can see this here. We did have both those wallets buy into this again early, but they did sell it. So they did sell this one quite early, and I don't think they were top traders on it. Let me just look at this again. Oh yeah, he was the best loser. He still was a top trader on this, one of the top traders. So, but I think he just sold initials there, or I think he just sold initials there. So again, couple ways that we can trade that is, we see that he's bought into the position. We've got those two wallets on board, and like I said, there's a couple different things that we can do. We can either high risk kind of buy the dip here, which is one option if you've got the stomach for that. And then the other option is, you can start to buy as it breaks above those highs. and then again closing if you close the position if it's starting to go below those lows. So again, it's not perfect. Like you're never going to have like a perfect strategy, but yeah, you can see, let's say if we just worst case scenario kind of bought there and held it up there, we would have still been like a 2x 3x maybe. If we're buying from these like initial lows, we're getting a 3 to 4x on that as well. So a couple of different ways that you can trade it depending upon your risk appetite. A couple of days ago we had SBF tweeting for the first time, and this was like a fake account that got made. So basically like a fake account. Said they're going to make like a fake meme coin from SBF. I did trade this one. I didn't trade it well. Like I basically fucked up on it. But you can see that we did have a top trader from this that I wanted to show you, potentially an insider. But yeah, this guy here, I'll just call him like GME. So I'm following him, but yeah, you can see he invested kind of 4K and made 22K out of it. And then we also have another wallet here, invested 1K, made 7K. And then we have another wallet here that invested 13K and made 7K out of it. So I think I talked about him in a previous video. But yeah, we've got a couple of wallets that are pretty decent to follow here. So if you look on Bullx Neo under the top traders of bot users, and you look at number 7, 12 and 13, those are some wallets that are pretty good and would be worth kind of following along. They got some good X's on that, and let's just look at how we could potentially trade that. Again, I traded it here. Like I bought into the position here because I've seen that this guy had bought a lot. The thing that that made me sell here is because basically this guy was then kind of clipping out of his position here and was selling. So yeah, he was selling. I sold my full position because I didn't realize that he was just taking a partial, and you can see I had a pretty good entry there, and I could have taken this trade and made it run higher. I think I got in at 3 mil, and it could have been 2 to 3x on that. So yeah, completely kind of my fault. I knew the coin was 100% a scam, so I wasn't exactly trying to hold it for like 100x. Yeah, it can at least pump 2 to 3x from where it did. So yeah, that's what it did at 3.8 mil. And then the top traders from that, like I mentioned, those guys. So well worth checking them out. Basically, how I would use those traders, right, is a bit of a similar example. Like you have the alerts on for them, and you know that if you get an alert from those traders where they've bought into positions or they're buying, again, you can do a couple of different things. If you're very fast, like this is within the first kind of 30 seconds, 40 seconds of the coin being launched, you can either copy their buys exactly, or you can wait and to buy in until it breaks that high, and you're getting about like a pretty decent entry in that, to close it if it goes below that low again. But yeah, in that case, that type of strategy did work really well, and yeah, there was some great profits to be made. I didn't do that because I missed that entry. I tried to get in here, and then I just didn't trade it well. So that was the SBF token, Infinite BTC rewards, the IBR. It's the same coin as what we've been seeing previously, where if you hold this, you're going to get Bitcoin. So again, similar to this kind of Ponzi meta, we did have some amazing traders on this. So it was that guy again, the top Cole. So let's look at how he traded this coin. So I think he was the top trader from it. Yeah, the early Cole. So yeah, definitely check this guy out. The early Cole and so it's number 1 there and number 6 for the top traders, bot users. But really good, really good trader. So just follow what he does, and you can see how he trades it as well. But essentially similar kind of fashion, where we had a coin that ran up here. It ran from 0 to like 800k, and then basically if we're looking at this on a 1 minute time frame, just to show you, how I personally would kind of trade it. Yep. So yeah, you can see this here where we had, so we know that the wallets are bought into it, and we have like this high here. Again, similar kind of strategy, guys, where we have that high and we're waiting for price to kind of close the candle above that. When price closes the candle above that, we're getting in to the position, and then if it starts to kind of close below this low again, then yeah, bounce out of it, and don't need to be into it for much longer. But let's say if we are kind of getting into the position around there, we're still getting a good 2 to 3x on that, and it's a pretty high win rate as well, depending on where you would have sold. But yeah, that's the infinite Bitcoin BTC rewards, and yeah, we did have some really good traders take part in that one as well. So that's just something to keep in mind for that one. And yeah, this coin did run quite a lot as well. So we had that initial pump up, and then we came down, and then he's buying into the position, he's buying into the coin again, and then you can see he's trading it again there as well. So that's a really good wallet, because he's not only just getting in and out, but he's also trading it as it goes. He's keeping an eye on the coins and stuff. Basically, Tolly is a guy that's like Tolly is a guy that is the co-founder of Solana Labs, and he changed his profile picture, or someone said that he made an official coin. I don't know if it's officially his, because it should have ran a lot higher, and it was a weird launch, and it looked weird. Like this chart looked a lot like Trump's chart. All right, let's take a look at the top traders from this one. This coin was really weird to trade because it was moving up and down a lot, and yeah, there was just a whole bunch of stuff kind of going on with it. It was super high volume, and it was a weird coin to trade. I got into the position here and I sold it here. Quite similar, because there was a lot of insider activity, and I wasn't 100% sure about it. Yeah, I'm just not trading it well. Like, to be honest, you can see I've made the same mistake twice, where I'm just buying and selling straight away because I see one wallet selling, and I don't have my own like conviction or plan. So learn from my mistakes and don't be a shit cunt trader like me. You might actually make some money. So, but yeah, guys. So pretty much looking at this guy, the Asian quant here. Yeah, I would recommend checking him out. He did pretty well. There was a lot of insiders on this. Cladsol, he's number 15 here. He's a key influencer on Twitter as well. Have that Revenge Art guy. And then, yeah, just more insider traders. But the guy that really was, and not an insider and a really good trader, was this guy, the Asian quant. So you can see him here. Yeah, he's number 40 on that one. And yeah, this guy's a really good wallet to follow. So I'd recommend checking him out. But yeah, again, trading this coin, how could we have done it? So when I looked at this coin, I was I saw it kind of doing this, and I took the Fibonacci from here to the high, and I was looking at kind of DCAing or getting into a position at around these levels. So at around kind of here, yeah, at around here. Again, this coin has really weird spreads, so I took an initial position here, and then yeah, didn't really do much with it, but yeah, it did end up doing I think it was a 3x or 4x or whatever, so it did pretty well, and that was all that coin did. So there wasn't too much of an opportunity to hold massive trades on that. Yeah, that was pretty dead. So that is it for the Trench update, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any other questions or need any other help, just drop a comment below and I will get back to you and make a video about it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe, and peace out.